Hey guys, welcome back to the Wellham's World YouTube channel, and today we are talking about a game that is probably what I would consider the most anticipated and necessary remaster ever in the history of gaming. Now, I want to cast your mind all the way back to the 5th of October 2020, my first ever video on this channel back when I was Wellham Gaming, not Wellham's World. Back when I was on the PS4 making videos, streaming directly from my PS4 with my headset and making videos from an app called Share Factory. And the first video I ever made was on this series that I was going to turn into the biggest series ever, called the Hidden Gem Game Review, where basically I was anticipating the release of the PS5 and I was trying to find some games that maybe no one really knew about that were going to become the game that tided me over until the release of the PS5. And the first episode on that was My Name is Mayo. Now cast your mind all the way forward to the 1st of April 2025, April Fool's Day, and lo and behold, My Name is Mayo Remastered, or Remayo should I say, remayoed, is released, and it's now the 4th game in this series. And again, I'm just going to have a little bit of a discussion about it, tell you some of the new features, if anything's changed, how to get the Platinum Trophy, which is super easy, so that you, like me, can have a Platinum Trophy for all 4 My Name is Mayo games. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I have uploaded videos about My Name is Mayo 2 and 3. I'll have to look back through my catalogue, and if I have, I'll link in the description every single one that I've done. Yeah, let's get into it and see what's new about My Name is Mayo Remayo. Now, the first thing you're going to notice about My Name is Mayo Remayo is the fact that there are 51 trophies. There are 51 trophies in the other games as well. There are 50 standard trophies and then the Platinum. The last one you're likely to get, or I think it's pretty much the last one you're guaranteed to get, is What Do We Do Now, which is unlock all of the rewards. You get that basically when you achieve everything in the game, as well as an ingredient to rule them all, which is a trophy for hitting the jar 10,000 times. They are the ones that take the longest to get, which is understandable because obviously the last thing you're going to achieve is all of the achievements, and also the way it works. If you scroll down when you're in the game menu and you press circle, you can see all the different, storylines and things like that. You'll see some are in different coloured fonts. Now, the green ones, if you click on a green one, all of the other green ones will be highlighted. That's what you get for hitting the jar so many times without anything specific applied. Those are just the ones that are linked to your click counter. Now, if you click on the blue ones, for example, there's a storyline wherein you're wearing different outfits and things, and there's different lines to say, and you go through that. And each time you unlock the next one, it will be highlighted in the menu. And when you get to the end, that means when you get to the bottom, when you scroll all the way down through all the blue ones, that's how you know you've done all of those ones. And then you can go back up to the top, pick a different colour, go through all the way like that. That's how I did it. That's what I think is probably the quickest and most efficient way to kind of do it in terms of time. And then, you're not getting confused on, oh, I've done this one, now I need to go back to this one, now this one, now this one, if you do it all in one go. The gameplay is pretty much the same as it was last time, as it always is going to be realistically with My Name is Mayo Remayo, in terms of you click a jar. However, something new is this pink storyline, where you play Plinko. You aim with the left stick and you spam R2 to throw balls into Plinko. If anything, I think this is more annoying than just clicking a jar 10,000 times, because the balls, yes, you can get the balls into a 5-pointer or a 3-pointer, but it is just awkward. You can miss a lot and the balls ricochet off each other, and it can cause all sorts of annoyances and issues. And you'll know once you hit 10,000 and once you've got all of the other achievements, you scroll all the way to the bottom in the menu. It says, what do we do now? Which is obviously what that trophy was called. And you click on that, and the lid to the jar goes off, and you get some credits. And once you've completed all the other storylines, you should, if you've done it sort of efficiently in the way that you've not overclicked a lot, you should be at about 5,000 to 6,000 when it comes to doing that final. So you'll basically just be spamming, whether you think the Plinko's quicker or whether you just think spamming the jar is quicker, then that's all you need to do is the last few thousand. But that's pretty much it. It's a very simple platinum, very easy platinum, and certainly a very necessary remaster to get on April Fool's Day. And there you have it, quite possibly, again, one of the easiest platinums you're ever going to get. The whole series of My Name is Mayo games, they're super easy, and I thought, you know what, there's not much to really say about this game. It's very similar to the original, however, it feels like it's part of the channel, My Name is Mayo, so I kind of had to say something and do a video about it and just explain how to get the platinum. Don't really need to explain it. It's very self-explanatory. Obviously, with the remake coming out on April Fool's Day, I have a sneaking suspicion that they're probably just going to do it next year and the year after with 2 and 3. I think if they're going to keep the bit going, that would be quite funny. So yeah, maybe I'll see you in a year's time for another video about My Name is Mayo. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Take care, everybody, and goodbye.